Voyager 1, the machine that became a question. Prologue, a faint signal in the dark. Out there, beyond the warmth of the sun, beyond the comfort of the planets, beyond even the reach of our telescopes, a lone traveler drifts. Its signal, so faint it must be caught by dishes the size of stadiums, takes more than 22 hours to crawl back to Earth. That whisper is Voyager 1, humanity's most distant machine, and perhaps its most profound creation. It was never meant to last this long. It was never supposed to go this far. Yet 48 years after it left Earth, it is still speaking. And what it is saying may change everything we thought we knew about the cosmos. The birth of a mission. In the 1970s, Earth was a very different place. The Cold War divided the world. Computers filled rooms instead of pockets, and humans had only just walked on the moon. Yet amid that uncertainty, NASA dared to imagine something audacious, a pair of spacecraft that could take advantage of a once-in-176-year alignment of the outer planets. Using the gravity of Jupiter and Saturn as slingshots, these probes could tour the outer solar system in just over a decade. They called them Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. Voyager 1 launched on September 5, 1977, from Cape Canaveral. At the time, few people expected it to outlive its 5-year mission. Its technology was simple, even primitive by modern standards. A computer with 68 kilobytes of memory, 8-track tape recorders, and a nuclear power source that would fade within decades. And yet, inside its golden belly were instruments designed to listen to the cosmos. Magnetometers, plasma detectors, cosmic ray sensors, and cameras that would open humanity's eyes to the outer solar system for the first time. The Grand Tour of the Giants. Voyager's first encounter was Jupiter in 1979. What it revealed shocked the scientific world. Jupiter's moon Io was alive with volcanoes, spewing sulfur hundreds of kilometers into space. Europa bore cracks across its icy skin, suggesting an ocean hidden beneath, an ocean that to this day remains one of the most promising places to search for extraterrestrial life. Voyager also revealed Jupiter's thin, almost ghostly rings, and the complexities of its great red spot, a storm larger than Earth that has raged for centuries. 2 years later, Voyager passed Saturn. It showed us the intricate beauty of the rings in detail never seen before, braided, rippled, alive with the dance of tiny shepherd moons. And then it flew past Titan, Saturn's enigmatic moon wrapped in a dense orange haze. Titan's thick nitrogen atmosphere, laced with organic molecules, suggested it could be a frozen laboratory of the chemistry that may once have sparked life on Earth. That should have been the end of the story. Voyager 1's cameras shut down to save power, its mission technically complete. But its path had carried it onto a trajectory no spacecraft had taken before, upward, out of the plane of the planets, toward the very edge of the solar system. Voyager was now destined to become humanity's first interstellar traveler. The pale blue dot. Before its cameras were turned off for good, Voyager 1 performed one final act of cosmic poetry. At Carl Sagan's urging, it turned back toward Earth from a distance of 3.7 billion miles. In that frame, Earth appeared as a single pale blue dot, a fleck of dust suspended in a sunbeam. That image, perhaps more than any discovery, reshaped how we see ourselves. Fragile, small, yet capable of reaching across unimaginable distances. Crossing the heliosphere. For decades, Voyager drifted outward, past Pluto, past the Kuiper Belt, into the vastness beyond. Scientists waited eagerly for it to reach the heliopause, the boundary where the solar wind ends and the interstellar medium begins. In 2012, the moment finally came. The transition was not what anyone expected. The plasma density around Voyager rose dramatically, confirming it had left the sun's domain. But the magnetic field did not change direction as it should have. The field inside and outside the solar bubble pointed almost the same way. It was as though Voyager had stepped through a door into another room, only to find the wallpaper identical. This baffling discovery suggested that the edge of our solar system was not a clean boundary but a tangled, stormy veil, shaped by the shockwaves of ancient supernovae and the galactic winds that flow through our corner of the Milky Way. Voyager 2 confirmed this mystery in 2018. The heliopause, once imagined as a clear line, is instead a breathing membrane between star systems. The anomalous signals. And then came the whispers. As Voyager 1 moved deeper into interstellar space, its instruments began detecting plasma waves that pulsed with rhythm. These were not random fluctuations. They repeated. They echoed. They had structure. At first, mission engineers dismissed the data as a glitch. After all, the spacecraft is ancient, and its memory has been known to scramble. But further study showed that the signals were real, external, and persistent. The plasma waves around Voyager were rising and falling like a heartbeat. Radiation levels spiked in regular intervals. Magnetic field variations echoed with symmetry. This was something new, something no other instrument had ever detected. Theories, plasma lattices, and cosmic scaffolding. What could cause such order in the void? One leading idea is that Voyager has flown into a plasma lattice, a kind of invisible scaffolding of charged particles shaped by ancient stellar explosions. Imagine ripples frozen into space itself, stretching across light years. Another theory suggests Voyager is tracing the edges of the galactic current sheet, a vast wave of magnetic fields rippling through the Milky Way. But there are more radical possibilities. Some physicists speculate that Voyager has brushed against evidence of a hidden architecture to the universe itself, a cosmic web not only of matter, but of energy and information. If true, Voyager's faint instruments may have provided the first tactile proof that the galaxy is structured like a living system, pulsing with rhythm and resonance. Of course, whispers of a different kind linger at the edges of the debate. No one dares to claim alien contact, but the structured, repeating nature of the signals has stirred unease. If not intelligence, then at least intention, patterns written into the fabric of the cosmos. The golden record, humanity's bottle in the ocean. As it sails through these mysteries, Voyager carries with it perhaps the most human artifact ever created, the golden record. Etched into its surface are 115 images, greetings in 55 languages, natural sounds, and music ranging from Beethoven to Chuck Berry. It contains a map of our solar system and instructions on how to play it. Carl Sagan called it a message in a bottle, cast into the cosmic ocean. That record is now the farthest human-made object from Earth. If one day it is found, it may serve as humanity's only surviving voice. Even if Voyager falls silent, even if Earth itself fades, that golden record will still drift on, waiting. The machine that became a question. Voyager 1 is more than a probe. It has become a mirror in which we see ourselves. It teaches humility. We are small, fragile, yet capable of greatness. It teaches patience, 48 years of waiting for answers. It teaches wonder, that even with crude instruments, even with fading power, the universe will reveal secrets if we only listen. Soon, its plutonium core will fade. Its instruments will fall silent one by one. One day, there will be no signal at all, only the drifting silence of a relic lost among the stars. But in that silence, Voyager will not be gone. It will still be traveling, still carrying the golden record, still asking the cosmos a question. And perhaps that is its greatest achievement. Not that it has answered our mysteries, but that it has created new ones. That it has shown us the universe is not empty, not silent, but filled with rhythms and whispers that hint at deeper truths. Voyager 1 left Earth as a machine. Somewhere along the way, it became something more. It became a question carved in metal, hurled into the dark, asking the universe if anyone, or anything, is listening. Epilogue, the whisper of the cosmos. As Voyager 1 continues its lonely drift, one thought remains. What if these structured signals are not accidents, not glitches, not coincidences, but the first breath of the cosmos speaking back? Not a voice in the sense we understand, but a rhythm, a pulse, a pattern written across the stars. If so, Voyager 1 has already achieved what no other machine has. It has touched the architecture of reality itself. It has heard the heartbeat of the galaxy. And in doing so, it has reminded us of the oldest truth, that the universe is stranger than we imagined, and perhaps stranger than we can imagine. When its signal fades and Earth can no longer hear, Voyager will still be out there, a silent witness, carrying our memory. Not just of what we are, but of what we dared to be. A species that looked up, built a machine with less power than a wristwatch, and sent it into eternity to ask the greatest question of all: what is out there?